Hi guys, back again with another diary vlog. I've got my best friend called Alex, who I play Halo with over the internet. We grew up together in Nottingham, and I miss Nottingham. But Alex is an amazing guy, makes me laugh so much. And we share a lot of the same interests and hobbies and stuff like that. And he's just an amazing guy, he's really, really cool. There's someone else called Catherine, who's my auntie. So my Uncle Pete's wife, but for some reason I have a really good relationship with her, and we have these really deep and meaningful conversations that last for like hours. Well, not hours, but like half an hour at a time. So we talk on a Facebook Messenger, and that's really cool. I'm really blessed to have Catherine as a contact in the social sense. And there's my dad, who I keep in touch with, but he's more regimented because he lives like a very busy life. So basically I'm restricted to a one conversation per week on the video call with him because he lives in Nottingham as well and I live in York. So I get a video call with him once a week, but we have to like schedule it and stuff because of his busy diary. So I've got that tomorrow at 12 o'clock, I think, so I'll let you know how that goes. But he's really cool as well, I mean, my dad, he's got so many responsibilities with his family and his work. I can't even imagine what his life is like, but it's really cool to have an intelligent guy like that. I've got my carers, I tend to have the same carers every day right now. It used to change a lot, but now at the moment it seems to be the same kind of carers every day. There's one called Fantasy, a man, and one called Epi, a woman. They're both from Zimbabwe, but we get on really well. It's just like this really positive kind of like happy vibe when they're here. And, it's really, really beneficial for my social nourishment for my brain and stuff to have such good people in my life. So that's pretty cool. I've been playing a lot of Football Manager 2024. I'm Arsenal and the year is 2036. My best player is Mohamed Chanchichi. I try saying that 10 times fast. But he's a right winger with a left foot. It cuts inside and he's like the best player in the world, and he's just turned 24. But I've won everything with Arsenal in this game, like Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues and stuff like that. So it's just nice to like dominate the game world. But I'll have it on the PC, and then at the same time on this laptop I'll watch like documentaries or movies and stuff like that. And I've got my vape, and right now I'm having a protein shake to keep the old health going on strong. This is chocolate flavour. What else have I been doing? Well, there's Halo the game. It's the best first-person shooter that's ever been made. Forget Call of Duty. If anyone tells you not to play Halo and to play Call of Duty, tell them to go fuck themselves. Because Halo's way better, man. It's like the Covenant are just amazing. The enemies that you get to fight. Right now I'm working through the Halo 1 and 2 single-player campaigns. And the idea is to complete every single-player level on the highest difficulty setting that level pertains to my skill set for. So for example, for like one level, Pillar of Autumn, I've completed it on Legendary, but then the next level I couldn't quite beat it on Legendary because it was so hard, so I could only do it on Heroic, which is the next one down. So I'm going to go through the entire franchise. There's 6 versions of Halo, including Halo 5 Guardians and Halo Infinite, and I'm going to complete every single level, man, on the best. And it'll be interesting to see which levels I can do at the higher difficulty settings. I'll start off trying to beat them on Legendary. If I can't do that, I'll drop down to like Heroic and stuff and see what happens. I'm working out twice a day from home. I'm loving that. I'm not going to the gym. I'm saving a bit of money. I basically, like I told you in one of my other videos, I can just eat whatever I want. Like last night I had a massive takeaway, a Parmesan, chicken parma with garlic, and I can just look amazing and handsome all the time and just eat shit the entire time. So long as I'm working out at the same time, basically the fat stays off and I can just look lovely for you all the time. Which is really cool. So I'm working out twice a day, and also the endorphins you get, it's just a nice thing to be able to refresh your body with fresh energy from lifting weights, get the blood flowing, get the heart rate going, stuff like that. Apart from the takeaway last night, which was kind of a reset, it was a bit of a cheat meal for me because I'd gone like a month without a takeaway, and I was getting into a bit of a rut with the clean eating. You kind of hit a point where it's like, oh God, not clean eating again. And you kind of need to have a takeaway to kind of reset. So now I'm like saying, well, I've had one takeaway last night, so that's going to set me up for like another 3 weeks of clean eating, because I'll have that memory of like, okay, well, I binged that one night, so now like 3 weeks after I'll be like really like an iron will kind of like clean guy, you know. So it's good to mix it up every once in a while, but not too much, financially and for, you know, fat reasons. I've got this really cool thing, this Dropbox collection, which I might have told you about. It's like a cloud website where you can upload like movies, documentaries, interviews, music, videos, anything you want. And right now, the latest ones I've uploaded are Nigel Slater, the chef, and Gary Rhodes, the chef. So they've got some really cool stuff, you know, that they've done. You'll never find anyone like Nigel Slater or Gary Rhodes these days. You know, like the world has changed and people like that just don't exist on television or on the internet. But I grew up with them, so I know the value of their TV shows, Gary Rhodes and Nigel Slater. So I'm lucky enough that I get to watch their stuff, having grown up with it. But I bet you nobody else in the world knows who they are. But I'm just like sitting there laughing at all these other people who think, you know, who don't know them, because I know how great their stuff is. So yeah. I've also got like Ray Mears, the survivalist, Rick Stein, Michael Wood, documentary maker. I've got all my movies like Pulp Fiction I really like, Lord of the Rings, The Matrix, Star Wars I really enjoy rewatching, Titanic, stuff like that. Training Day with Denzel Washington's really good. I've got all the Angel and Buffy seasons on there on my Dropbox, and I've edited all the episodes just to the good parts because I haven't got time to watch like hours and hours and hours. So maybe like the episode's like edited down to like 20 minutes of just the best parts, you know, so I'll watch that. And it's like the crack cocaine of the episode is what you get in the nectar, as opposed to like sitting there for all the shit parts. Angel's more of like aimed at an adult audience, and it's a bit deeper than Buffy. Obviously they're set in the same universe, but Buffy's like got Sarah Michelle Gellar, who brings a really lively kind of bubbly vibe. But it is aimed at more of a younger audience, Buffy, whereas Angel's like, if you don't fancy like a high energy buzz of watching Buffy, but you want to watch a show in the same universe, which is a bit deeper, aimed more at adults, then Angel's obviously going to be better for you. I'm enjoying listening to audiobooks on Audible, the app. Right now I'm listening to Morrissey's autobiography. Obviously Morrissey was the singer of the Smiths, and it's really great. Listening to David Icke, his book The Dream, and I've got a few other David Icke books on there as well. I've actually got a whole load of books on audio which I'm going to be working through. It's an amazing app, Audible, you know, because once you've bought the book for a really cheap price, for some reason they're really cheap, like $7.99, whereas normally they're like 20 quid in the shop. You can keep them forever and they're never going to go away, so you'll always have them to repeat or whatever whenever you want. I've completely given up red meat and alcohol. Really enjoying the healthy feeling of not drinking alcohol and just drinking a lot of caffeine during the days. Got my protein shake here and what have you. Just really blessed to be healthy and at home, because I've been in hospital so many times that I know what that's like. So yeah, keep this video short. More power to you guys. Halo with Alex. Killing it, man. Always. See you later, guys.